Hi everybody. Hey, I'm about to mix up some dirt here for my house plants, the many ones I have. So I'm going to show you what I use. So first of all, I use, I don't know if you can see it, Happy Frog. I love this stuff. I get it at Rural King, and I live in Greenwood, so it's at the Rural King up off US 31. And they usually have it for, I believe it's 20 bucks for this 40-pound bag. And so I put this in there. Go ahead and pour that in there. We need to get it mixed. Oops, there's a cup in there. Get that out. Mix this up. And I had already used some of this out of the bag, so I'm just going ahead and emptying the rest. But yeah, this is great stuff. It's made by Fox Farm. So yeah, it's really good stuff. And like I said, it's really good. So yeah, get this stuff. It's great. Rural King. And then I have, whoops. So then I have the Bush Doctor, the cocoa fibers, and potting soil. I'll put that in there. I don't have but maybe a quarter, a little bit close to a half a bag, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of that in there. Sorry, my hair is kind of a wreck today because of this heat. So yeah, that's what this is. And this stuff is great also. And it's made by Fox Farm also. Sorry, I cut that off, but Fox Farm. I got this at Rural King also. And then this, fertilizer or plant food, whichever. It's starter plant food is what it's called. And it's organic and it's Biotone. And I got this at the local nursery. So stinks. So I'm going to add a little bit of it. I just kind of pour it in there. Just a little bit. I don't want it over, but I don't want to make sure the plants have plenty of food. So put that in there. Don't breathe that nasty. It does. Okay. So then, sorry, I don't have my gloves on. I usually need my gloves on for this. So then I just go in and I'm just going to mix it all up. Get a real good stir, because I finally broke up that Monstera. Looky, looky. Broke her up, and now I've got 3 potatoes. I've got about 5 plants out of her, and that's exactly what I estimated. And I probably could break it up to a couple more, but I don't want to shock her root ball too much because I've already ripped it apart. So I'm really hoping none of these die. So, for the fun part. So now we just kind of mix it up. Hold your breath. Because that plant food stinks like poo-poo. So, yeah. So this is what we're doing. Just going to reach down the bottom, make sure I mix it from the bottom and up. Just keep stirring it. Now I just smell fresh dirt. And it smells good. Much better than the plant food. Stunk. So I get this all mixed up there, and then I'll get those Monsteras potted up for the evening, and then I'll be done. Yeah, you just mix different ingredients. I don't have any of the chunkier soil that I usually put in this. Looks to be I'm out. So I usually buy a couple bags of orchid bark, and that's what I put in here is the orchid mix and the bark, and that helps a lot with your chunky soil mix, and it's got a lot of really great nutrients in it for the orchids, so it's really good for your houseplants too. So don't let anybody tell you different, because it does help. So, but anyway, I'm just stand here mixy, and then we're gonna get us some dirt going in here for this Monstera I'm gonna put in this pot. I really hope they don't die on me. Hope they all live. Shimmy, shimmy. All right. I got that from another young lady's video. Her name's Crystal, and I just love her. Okay. So this one by itself is just going in this pot. And looky there. This one's already got aerial roots trying to find its way to the water and light. So, all the roots seem to be okay. I don't find any that are rotted. And I don't want to tear into that because I'm so afraid I'll tear her up. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant her this way because her back, they're all kind of like, remember we've told you before, like monsteras have like a backbone, kind of like, so this is kind of like their backbone right here. So I'll have to put support in this pot for this monstera just because it gets so large so quickly. So you always want to put like your piece of board or a stick for temporary if you have to, or a cocoa stick like this, for instance. These are great, and you can actually add on to these and make them taller as you go. You just pop another one down in that and they stack. So that's really good. You can get these at the local plant stores or nurseries. I believe I got this one at Lowe's, so Lowe's carries them. And so then you just put that in there and you get these Velcro ties, and this stuff is great. Comes in big rolls, but it's just a plant Velcro, sorry, can't talk again. And I just wrap it around and hook the plant to it, and it stays. And it's very gentle for the plants, so it's really good. I ordered that from Amazon, I believe. So anyhow, that's just a little bit more of what I'm doing this evening. But yeah, I did get the monstera broke up. I'm pretty happy about it. I just pray to God that she will live. So, fingers crossed. But I'm going to get her in this pot with this cocoa stick and see how she does. So, everybody have a great evening. Bye.